A very good Sunday morning. Thanks for clicking on to today's Vogan's European Outlook. What a week of winter weather we've got ahead of us. We've got potentially the coldest week of winter ahead, despite the fact that we're departing February and beginning the month of March. We, of course, have seen the major southern stratospheric warming event take place, and now we are going to see the result of that as we go through the upcoming work week. So we've reversed the westerlies with the easterlies. We've got high pressure extending from the UK all the way up into northern parts of Asia. What that is doing is this area of high pressure here is essentially allowing this air now to track westwards underneath the high across the continent, and eventually it reaches the UK during the course of tomorrow. So chilly today, yes, even chillier in the wind, especially across more southern parts of the British Isles, the Low Countries, France. We've got double-digit wind chills at the moment. What we're going to see, however, is over the next 24 hours, departing Sunday and the Monday, we are going to see a feature coming away from Norway. Now, bear in mind, this is based on the current GFS run, just the current one. There is going to be shifts in the details as we go through the course of the next 7 days here. But there is several givens with this pattern. The coldest of the season so far, we're going to see disruptive snowfall primarily in the east, but not exclusively, because what we're going to see is with a biting easterly wind picking up through the next 24 hours, wind chill values widely in the -10 range is going to feel very, very bitter indeed out there. What we're also going to see is these snow showers picking up as winds, these bitterly cold -10 to -15 hour at 850, which is fairly rare, not out of the ordinary, not nothing that we haven't seen before during major winter cold spells. But what we see is as that air rides across, a 5 to 6 Celsius North Sea, you've got advection, you've got the convection and lift within the atmosphere with cold over top of warm, and then we drive that moisture that's picked up from the North Sea across the UK. So the heaviest snowfall is always going to be in the eastern half of the country, from say from Sutherland and Caithness all the way down to Kent. We are going to see snow this week, folks. And then as these snow showers and enhanced snow showers perch in with embedded energy in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, we're going to see those snow showers press further west. So I think nowhere in the UK is immune to snowfall this week here. So that just shows you how cold the air is. So as we press through, we are going to see a system coming off Norway that will press across the North Sea during the course of tomorrow, and then it is going to move into the UK later tomorrow and into Tuesday, and that is going to enhance the snowfall, likely bringing a significant covering across eastern areas, but even through central areas where there's a break in the hills and the topography. For example, the central belt of Scotland, and other parts of England and Wales as well. We're going to see that snow pushing into western areas as well. Then, as we continue to push through the course of the next several days, we're going to see more enhanced snowfall across parts of the northeast of Scotland. In the other parts of the UK, we're going to see it's almost like lake effect or sea effect snowfall. Essentially, that is what we're seeing is sea effect snow. When the air is so bitterly cold, it runs over that relatively warm water and it picks up moisture. And of course, with the air being so cold, it falls as snowfall. But look at this here. By the time we reach the middle part of the week, the 20th of February, we've got a very powerful area of high pressure. We've got nearly a 1060 millibars over Scandinavia here. So this is just a textbook easterly Siberian blast of air for the British Isles here, and we're going to continue to see some very hefty snow showers pushing through. Daytime highs, by the way, really going to struggle, 1 or 2 degrees at the very best, factoring in a 10-15 mile per hour wind just, and you're going to be talking about wind chills in the teens below freezing, especially at night time when the temperature goes below freezing, you still have that wind, and that is what really does show you what type of air mass this is, because when we've got the wind, when we've got cloud cover, the air temperature doesn't drop much here in the UK. But when you've got a Siberian origin air mass, things are a little bit different. You see things that you don't typically see. And of course, you see the temperature dropping below freezing. You might still have wind blowing. Going to have incredibly bitter wind chills, especially at night time. But even during the daytime, it is going to be raw, to say the least, out there. So this is going to be a very impressive end to February and beginning of March. Exactly how long this is going to last, that is the big golden question at this moment in time. But I think it's safe to say that through the next 7 days, we are going to see plenty of winter weather, snow, freezing temperatures, bitter wind chills, all going to be a given this week as we push through the course of time. So you continue to see as we push through the course of this week, folks, that area of high pressure just does not shift. It just remains anchored over southern parts of Scandinavia here. We've got low pressure anchored to the west of Iberia. Plenty of moisture, plenty of storminess here, but you factor in the combination between that area of low pressure off Portugal, that area of high pressure over Scandinavia. You just continue to drive that feed of air straight from Siberia right across the UK. Not just across the UK, but it's actually going across Ireland as well. I apologise for leaving you folks out. More snow here, and all the same things that we're going to be seeing here across the UK. We're going to be seeing across parts of eastern Ireland as well. Could be seeing the snowfall totals really mount up across eastern parts of North and South Ireland here, as the moisture, of course, rides over the same idea as the North Sea. We're going to see that cold air and that relatively warm Irish Sea and North Channel pick up those snow showers and drive it in over the land here. So a really impressive spell of winter coming up here. Do be prepared for disruption. That is pretty much a given where we're going to see heavy snowfall amounts. And do check out the written post for more information here. I'll have all the finer details day by day as we go through this week. Stay safe and stay warm. Bye for now.